Hello, this is old Mr. Kent of MrKent.com, and yesterday I was getting bored. We had a lot of rain the night before, and so I thought, well, I'll go out and see what the mud puddles are like and just fly my drone for fun, because I was kind of getting bored not flying my drone. So here I am taking off, and as it turned out, there weren't too many mud puddles. It was a heavy rain, but it didn't last long enough to make a lot of mud puddles. So so this morning I went for an e-bike ride. Anyway, so I thought, well, okay, if there's no mud puddles, that's good. But since I got up flying, I thought, well, I haven't flown down where they used to keep all their cattle. So I'll go fly down there and see if anything has changed and just go have some fun, because I was bored. And while I'm flying, I'll go ahead and tell you another story. I've been going through the history of my life. And if you haven't been following my channel, so now I'm up to the point where I finally got married, and we're living in Bellingham, Washington, and I was going to college there. So as we found an apartment that was pretty close to the college. It was actually part of a duplex, which was an old building. It wasn't like when we think duplexes now. It was an old building, and the landlord lived on the left side, and we lived on the right side as you look at it from the street. And it had a couple of bedrooms, and a nice kitchen, big living area, and a back porch, and so it was a nice place to live. Well, anyway, so I didn't go to summer school. I can't remember now what the deal was, but the next year after we got married, I didn't go to summer school, and my little brother came up to visit for, I think he was up there for a couple of weeks, because we spent a lot of time doing some fun things. And one of the things that we did when I was at home, as we were children, we flew model airplanes with the 049 engine. It's called control line. You stand in the middle with a string that goes out to the plane. And so we didn't have any planes, so went to the hobby shop, and I put together a real simple little plane that would fly, and we built it, and then we painted it and got it looking really, really nice. And then we took it out to the local school ground, and we're going to fly it. And I should have let him fly it first. But by the way, this is that big canal that's 336 miles long, and there's pumping station up there, as you will see. And then I'll turn around and look the other way, and there's another pumping station down at the other end. And they pump the water out of there and put it into the local canals. So anyway, we got to the school ground. I should have let him fly, but I wanted to fly it first. And so what you do is you start it up, and then you run into the center, and then the other person holds on to the tail until you're ready, and then he lets go of the tail, and the plane will automatically fly itself. You don't have to give it up elevator, and it just automatically will fly itself. Well, as it turns out, something was wrong with it, and it took off, and I gave it a little bit of up elevator, and it went all the way up over my head and straight into the ground on the other side. So so that did not work out too well. So we went home, and we decided we'd take that motor, and we'd put it on the back of a little car, and then we would let it go around circles. And by the way, as I was doing this, I noticed that over there in the construction area across from the circle irrigation, there's something over there that's all white. So I thought, well, I'll fly over there and take a look at it. So anyway, I built this car. I made a frame, and all out of balsa wood, and mounted the motor on the back. and so it would push and pull the car around. So we put wheels on it, and we took it to the school ground. And what we did then was we took a screwdriver and we pounded it through the blacktop, and then we tied our string to that, so then we could both be on the outside. And we got it going, and man, it went really, really fast. And looks like the blue are water pipes, so they're going to be doing some digging and burying pipes. I don't know what the white stuff is unless it's sewer piped, because it goes in first, but they must have it wrapped with something because it's kind of a greenish color. Well, so anyway, we got it going, and it was going around really fast. And in the meantime, all these little kids had come over to see what was going on, and we told them to get on the back side of the fence because we didn't know what was going to happen. Well, it went around faster and faster and faster. It probably went around about 2 or 3 times. And then the glue job on my frame that I built finally fell apart, and the engine took off flying by itself and flew all the way across the circle. And then where the kids were looking through the fence and they had their fingers there, it crashed right into the fence, right in the middle of the crowd. So anyway, fortunately, they were on the other side of the fence. So with that, I think we gave up flying model airplanes or making models. But anyway, we had fun. I'm sure he was up there for a couple weeks. It's too long ago for me to remember, but we had a lot of fun. So as I'm coming back, you can see me standing down there flying my plane, or flying my drone. Talk about planes. And going to come in and land. So I wasn't bored when I got through flying. I was happy. And it's cloudy and everything, but that's all right. I like to fly. So as always, I want to thank you for watching my videos, and God bless.